The Throne of Satan, an Introduction, written by Elaine Pagels. The Book of Revelation, the last book of the New Testament, is full of vivid imagery and cryptic symbolism. It has fascinated theologians, historians, and lay readers alike for centuries. The vivid descriptions and mysterious symbols have led to countless interpretations and debates. One striking phrase that appears is the throne of Satan. This phrase is not just a casual mention, but a powerful symbol that has intrigued scholars and believers for generations. This term has captivated and puzzled readers for centuries. It raises questions about its origin, its meaning, and its implications for the early Christian community. What did it mean to the early Christians who first heard it? To them, it was more than just a phrase. It was a representation of the forces they believed were in direct opposition to their faith and their way of life. Where was this throne located? The search for its physical and metaphorical location has led to numerous theories and discoveries. The Book of Revelation mentions the throne of Satan in connection with two specific locations, Pergamos and Rome. These cities were not just random places, but were significant centers of power and influence in the ancient world. These cities, prominent in the Roman Empire, represented powerful forces that early Christians saw as opposed to their faith. Pergamos, known for its grand altar and temples, was a center of pagan worship. Rome, the heart of the empire, was seen as the epitome of worldly power and corruption. Understanding the historical and cultural context of these cities is crucial to unlocking the meaning of this potent symbol. By examining the archaeological evidence, historical records, and the writings of early Christians, we can begin to piece together the significance of the throne of Satan. This exploration not only sheds light on the past, but also offers insights into the enduring power of symbols and their impact on human belief and behavior. Pergamos, city of the altar and the throne. Pergamos, a city in what is now modern Turkey, was an important center of the Roman province of Asia. It was a city of great cultural and political significance, known for its impressive architecture and its role as a hub of learning and religion. The city was home to a vast library, second only to the famous Library of Alexandria, and it attracted scholars and thinkers from all over the ancient world. The city boasted a massive altar dedicated to Zeus, the king of the Greek gods. This altar was not just a religious symbol, but also a testament to the city's wealth and artistic achievement. It was a place where grand ceremonies and sacrifices were held, drawing people from far and wide. This altar, known as the Great Altar of Pergamos, was one of the wonders of the ancient world. Its grandeur and scale were unmatched, and it stood as a symbol of the city's power and devotion to the gods. The altar was a focal point of the city, dominating the landscape and serving as a reminder of the divine presence. It stood over 40 feet tall and was adorned with elaborate sculptures depicting the mythical battle between the gods and the giants. These sculptures were masterpieces of ancient art, showcasing the skill and creativity of the artisans who crafted them. The scenes depicted on the altar were vivid and dynamic, bringing to life the epic struggles of the gods. For early Christians, the altar represented the heart of pagan worship. It was a place where rituals and sacrifices were performed in honor of gods that the Christians did not believe in. To them, the altar was a symbol of everything they stood against, a representation of a world that was opposed to their faith. It was a potent symbol of idolatry and opposition to their God. The presence of such a grand and imposing structure dedicated to pagan gods was seen as a direct challenge to the Christian belief in one true God. The altar was a constant reminder of the struggle between the old ways and the new faith. In Revelation, the city is specifically addressed, "I know where you dwell, where Satan's throne is," Revelation 2:13. This reference highlights the city's significance in the early Christian world and the challenges faced by the Christian community there. The phrase "Satan's throne" is believed to refer to the Great Altar, symbolizing the stronghold of paganism in the city. While the exact location remains debated, some scholars believe it refers to the Great Altar, highlighting the perceived threat of paganism to early Christians. The altar's prominence and its association with the worship of Zeus made it a powerful symbol of the old religious order. The debate continues among historians and archaeologists, but the significance of the altar in the context of early Christian history is undeniable. It stands as a testament to the cultural and religious conflicts of the time, a reminder of the enduring struggle between different belief systems. Rome, the New Babylon? Rome, the capital of the Roman Empire, looms large in the Book of Revelation. It is depicted as a city of immense power and wealth, but also as a place of corruption and persecution. John, the author of Revelation, uses the term Babylon to refer to Rome. Babylon in the Bible represents a place of exile and opposition to God. By calling Rome Babylon, John was making a powerful statement. He was saying that Rome, despite its outward appearance of power, was in reality a force of evil. 7 Hills and Imperial Power. Rome was known as the City of 7 Hills. These hills, each with its own history and significance, played a crucial role in the city's development. The 7 hills were not just geographical features, they were also potent symbols of Rome's power and dominion. In Revelation, the image of a beast with 7 heads is often interpreted as a reference to Rome and its imperial power. The 7 heads, like the 7 hills, represent the different aspects of Roman rule. This imagery would have been clear to early Christians familiar with the symbolism of Rome. One of the most significant challenges faced by early Christians in the Roman Empire was the practice of emperor worship. The Roman emperors, starting with Augustus, were declared to be divine. They were worshipped as gods, and temples were erected in their honor. For Christians who believed in one God, emperor worship was unacceptable. Refusal to participate in this practice was seen as treason against the state. This refusal led to persecution and martyrdom for many early Christians. The Vatican Hill, one of the 7 hills of Rome, holds a unique place in the history of Christianity. This hill, now synonymous with the heart of the Catholic Church, has a past that stretches back to ancient times, long before it became a spiritual epicenter. In Roman times, the Vatican was not considered particularly important. It was a peripheral area lying outside the city walls of Rome and was largely overlooked in the grand scheme of the Roman Empire's bustling urban life. It was located outside the city walls and was known for its gardens and a circus built by the Emperor Caligula. These gardens were a place of leisure and entertainment, far removed from the political and religious significance it would later acquire. Ironically, the Vatican would later become the center of the Catholic Church. This transformation began with the martyrdom of St. Peter, one of Jesus Christ's closest disciples, who is considered the first pope by the Catholic tradition. It was here that St. Peter, considered the first pope, was believed to have been martyred and buried. His martyrdom marked the beginning of the Vatican's journey from a place of Roman leisure to a sacred site of Christian pilgrimage. The construction of St. Peter's Basilica over his tomb cemented the Vatican's importance within Christianity, transforming a place once associated with Roman power into a symbol of the faith that challenged it. Over the centuries, the Vatican evolved, with each pope contributing to its grandeur, making it not just a religious center, but also a beacon of art, culture, and history. The basilica itself, with its magnificent dome designed by Michelangelo, stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of the Catholic Church and its profound influence on the world. The Book of Revelation, with its cryptic language and vivid imagery, can be difficult to interpret. However, understanding the historical and cultural context in which it was written can help us to unlock its meanings. For early Christians, living under the threat of persecution, the throne of Satan represented the very real forces that opposed their faith. By using powerful symbols like Babylon, the beast with 7 heads, and the throne of Satan, John was able to communicate a message of hope and resistance to his audience. He was assuring them that even in the face of persecution, God was with them. The imagery of the throne of Satan continues to resonate today, though its meaning has evolved over time. It still evokes ideas of evil and opposition to God. The term is often used metaphorically to describe places or institutions perceived as promoting wickedness or immorality. The historical context of Pergamos and Rome reminds us that the battle between good and evil is often played out in specific places and times. It also highlights the power of symbols to shape our understanding of the world around us. The throne of Satan, as found in the Book of Revelation, offers a fascinating glimpse into the worldview of early Christians living in the Roman Empire. For them, the throne represented the very real threats posed by paganism, imperial power, and religious persecution. By understanding the historical and cultural contexts of Pergamos and Rome, we can begin to decode the symbolic language of Revelation. The throne of Satan serves as a reminder of the enduring power of place and symbol in shaping our understanding of faith, power, and the ongoing struggle between good and evil.